just different.
I've never really viewed myself as particularly talented. I've viewed myself as, slightly above average in talent. And where I excel is ridiculous, sickening work ethic. While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
Got a gift that I gotta use. Keep it innovative, penetrating people waiting. Secure it on your own in a different way. Close your eyes, my dude, and let the image play. Like a DVD or possibly a Blu-ray. Stay focused on your dreams, never you late. Welcome my becoming, call it due date. Witness everything like a new escape. A bluish cape, never swerving in his life, dude. It's straight, my guy, like 6 o'clock. Why they picking Glocks? I'll make sure I try to mastermind and pass the time. Conversate and sip the wine. This is fine. Tasty, call it lemon lime. Back catcher all day, he giving winning signs. Summer breeze hit the face even in winter time. First place always, win at the finish line. Whoa.
I know there's some great music that I have within me that I haven't brought out here yet. Is that something that you begin to look at within yourself?
What's up, Diabadass fam? It's your boy Percy Robinson coming at you with another smash hit video. Now today, I'm not gonna lie, we weren't in the kitchen today, but we were doing some work in the kitchen. I just didn't cook anything, if that makes sense. But lucky for you, lucky for me, I have something in the queue that I made probably about a week or two ago because I knew this day was going to be coming. I knew that we were going to be doing some improvements to the kitchen. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna like that. But I want you guys to check it out. It is a Buddha bowl. I have been seeing the craze about this Buddha bowl for a while now, and I wanted to put my own twist into it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, and I'll see you on the other side. Roll the intro. Okay, Diabadass fam, we're gonna start off with peeling our garlic. We're gonna use about 4 cloves of garlic. This is going to be added to our herb mix. So all we're gonna do is we're going to, break them apart, and we're gonna slice these up nice and finely. Once we slice them up all nice and finely, we are going to push this off to the side and continue with our cutting of the herbs and spices. So with the herbs, we're going to be using rosemary and we're going to be using thyme. We're going to keep it super easy, super basic. So just like that, we're just going to, mince the garlic as much as we can. It doesn't have to be perfect, ladies and gentlemen. This is just going to be going on top of our Buddha bowl. So as you can see, we have our fresh rosemary from my garden. Yes, people, I have a garden and I am tired of spending so much money at the store when I can grow all or most of the stuff in my own backyard. So yeah, we're just going to, take a couple pieces of rosemary and we are going to cut the rosemary finely as well. Just like that. We're just gonna put it like in a bunch, and then with that bunch, we're just going to make small cuts. And by the way, make sure your knife is nice and sharp. I can't stress this enough. And then we're going to push the rosemary off to the side, just like that there. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I got great content. So anyways, on to the next. We have our thyme. Now, I don't like to waste time. Get it? Just playing. I don't waste time in, taking each little leaf off. all the soft little stems or whatever, I keep and chop those up finely as well. The harder, the stiffer ones, I just pull off to the side and I don't use those. So yeah, again, I'm just gonna bundle this up and start to cutting until I get to nicely fine pieces. I really didn't understand the reason why fresh ingredients was important until I actually got started getting serious about cooking. And you can tell the difference, you can taste the difference. Hell, you can even smell the difference when you use fresh ingredients. So I try to make it a point to use nice, fresh ingredients. The fresher, the better. So on to the next. The first vegetable that we're going to be using is Brussels sprouts. Now, if you asked 10-year-old me how I felt about Brussels sprouts, I would be like, oh, hell no. But now as an adult, they don't taste bad at all. So what I'm going to do is, I just got them straight out the bag. And then, I check everything, and then I wash it in the colander. And then I'm going to start cutting them. How I cut them is, self-explanatory. I just cut the ends off and then I slice them in half, just like that dab. Real simple and easy. These Buddha bowls serve so many purposes. So, like, if you are on the go all the time, working all the time, and you only have your weekends off, this really takes about 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, to make. And you have food for the rest of the week. Cook yourself some quinoa or some rice, whatever your preference is, and you have a meal prepped meal for the whole week that you don't have to worry about, and you're saving money. So, this is like actually my go-to when I have to work during the weekdays. Buddha bowls, super on point. Now that we got the Brussels sprouts nicely cut the way we want them, we're going to put them back into the colander, rewash them again, and we are going to be on to the next, which is the butternut squash. The butternut squash is so great. This is a great fall food, winter food. You can pretty much eat this whenever you want, but I love adding this to the Buddha bowl. It just brings that extra oomph that you need. And of course, I'm resharpening my knife because this has a very tough skin. So I plan on utilizing this whole squash. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice this squash in half and then wait for it. I'm struggling just a little bit. Maybe my knife wasn't as sharp enough. But as I was saying, I like to use the whole thing. So I've already planted a few of these seeds in my backyard, and I have squashes that are actually growing right now. So I'm gonna take a spoon, scoop all this out. Like I said before on other videos, nothing goes to waste. I repeat, nothing goes to waste. Another great way you can utilize these seeds is you could, clean everything and then put them in the oven and roast them and, sprinkle whatever type of seasoning you want on it, and you have a nice little snack. And it's nutritious and good for you. Bam. So like I said, I'm going to peel the skin. The skin, you can actually use it for a vegetable broth. So like I said before, I don't like to waste food. If there is a use for something, I am definitely going to do that. Now that the skin is nicely peeled, we're going to examine it, make sure that we didn't leave anything on the table. So I'm going to ball this up to the side, wipe the camera down a little bit, and then I'm going to start slicing my squash. Just like that there, using the whole squash. So what I'm doing now is I'm just trying to make this as slice these up into little cubes. That's pretty much it. And then there are going to be like some stragglers or whatever. You just cut them, move them off to the side. But we're just making like small little cubes. And that's it. I mean, nothing really to explain about that one. Actually my favorite part, because this is where I can take those raw materials again and make something just so beautiful. And you'll see towards the end how good it looks. Just putting these simple ingredients in. So we're gonna mix the squash and the Brussels sprouts around, give it a good little mix, make sure everything is nicely infused. And then after that, remember those herbs that we cut up and the garlic that we cut up, we're gonna start adding those in and around the bowl. Just by doing these few little steps already, like with the garlic and the herbs and everything, is just smelling, the kitchen is smelling amazing. I suggest you should try this on your next one. But once I give that a mix, I'm going to add the olive oil. And it doesn't have to be in any sort of order. I decided to put like a little bit of broccoli in here as well. I wanted to give it that nice little crunch, and I wanted this dish to have like a few dimensions to it. Now, once I got the ingredients inside the bowl, I'm going to give it a nice little mix. Make sure all the herbs and the olive oil, everything is just mixed and nicely infused on all these vegetables, because it's going to turn out amazing. And then I'm going to add a little bit of Himalayan salt. And then switch it around. Then I'm gonna add some pepper to it. Give it a nice little kick. And once we got the last of the ingredients in there, I'm gonna give it another mix to infuse everything. And then I'm going to add it to my baking sheet. Look how beautiful those colors are. I mean, I'm telling you, when I went plant-based, my life changed dramatically. Now, once everything is on the baking sheet, I'm going to just make sure everything is nice and even and spread out, because I want everything to cook nice and evenly. have everything in the baking sheet nicely even, we are going to set our oven to 350. And then we're going to cook it for about 20 to 25 minutes. But just keep checking on it periodically. And I almost forgot. I gotta put a little smoked paprika. A, for the color, and B, for that smoky type of taste. I'm telling you, this was the best move ever. Now that we got everything all cooked, we are going to start dressing our bowl just like that there. I mean, you guys, this tasted amazing. And then, you know, I decided to add some pumpkin seeds as well to give it that nice little crunch. Wasn't finished. I wanted to add like some hemp hearts, and it actually turned out really well with the hemp hearts, and it's a great source of protein as well. You guys, this dish is so easy to make and it has so much flavor. You could impress your friends and families with it. You can have nice little lunches when you go to work. I mean, it only takes about 30 minutes to get this done. At this point, after cooking, I was super hungry, so I'm sorry that I am like super looking at this bowl and not paying any attention to you. Oh, there I go. I'm just giving you the nod. That's that, oh yeah, it's really good nod. I ain't got nothing else to say kind of nod. But you guys, this dish was so easy to make, and I really hope you guys take the time, watch the video, and make this for yourselves and your family. I'm telling you, you guys will not be disappointed.
Welcome back, Diabadass fam. Welcome back, baby. Anyways, wasn't that video amazing? As you can see, I used a lot. Actually, lately I've been using a lot of fresh ingredients because it's super important to me. And it actually makes the food taste so much better when you use fresh ingredients. Now, I know you guys, a lot of you guys don't have access to a lot of the fresh ingredients. If you need to use dry ingredients, use dry ingredients. But anyways, I am so glad that you guys took the time and watched my video, and I really appreciate all the likes. I love the comments. I appreciate everything. I mean, without you guys, this wouldn't even be a show. I'm just a guy just in front of you talking about a bunch of stuff that, you know, I'm learning about myself. So I am glad that you guys are on the journey with me. But we are at the end of the video, so y'all know what time it is. If you eat good, you live good, and you feel good. And don't forget to tune in, tell a friend, and subscribe. Peace.